For years, Simone Duttenhofer has only been able to get around in a wheelchair.
Arthritis has just gotten so severe that I can't move, I can't walk, I can't stand.
She says her medical difficulties began in 2015 after she was injured when a vehicle swerved onto a sidewalk in a hit-and-run crash. 67-year-old Peter Hunt, her friend and now caregiver, was injured in the same accident but recovered. They recently ended up living in a tent in an Abbotsford park after their rental home sold.
It was devastating. I was either in my wheelchair sitting up or Peter would lift me down onto our sleeping bags.
But during heavy rains earlier this month, they say the tent flooded. Simone, a recovering addict, says her prescribed pain medications were destroyed, along with the street drugs she was taking to wean her off heroin.
From my back down to my ankles, I was in excruciating pain.
Peter injured his hand and both ended up in Emerge at Abbotsford Regional Hospital. While in the ER, Simone says she needed to use the bathroom but couldn't get there in time.
He offered to bring me a bucket and let me clean her right in front of the nurse's station.
They wanted Peter to dress me in the hallway with behind no curtain or nothing. I was horrified. I was in tears. I felt like it was my fault, and that's part of the withdrawals.
They also say staff knew they were homeless but discharged them anyway.
One of the head nurses said, basically,
we should go to welfare.
We will pay for your cab to the ministry. We've talked to somebody there, and they have a place for you to go.
But they say that wasn't the case.
And when we got there, they didn't know anything about it.
With no shelter, they eventually ended up calling an organization that helps the homeless.
Neither one of them had food or money, and the temperatures that night reached 3 degrees.
Joseph Sikora says he called all the shelters in Abbotsford, and the only one with room would not take them.
They had refused to accept Simone and Peter, basically because of her level of care.
He says when he saw Simone, she was in significant pain, crying, rocking back and forth, and unable to speak. So he brought her back here to Abbotsford Regional Hospital. This time, they were able to get her help and say a hospital social worker found supportive housing that would take both Simone and Peter. In a late response from Fraser Health, they said they were sorry for the confusion and distress these patients experienced and have reached out to them to listen and apologize for their experience. Fraser Health says when discharge planning, it follows established protocols to ensure safe and appropriate transitions. As for Simone and Peter, they say they're now getting the help they desperately need. Michelle Bernoro, CTV News, Abbotsford.